Hi y'all, it's Caitlin. I am making a sugar scrub using a whipped soap base, and I want it to match my 4th of July soap. So I am adding in 4 ounces of the soap base, and I really needed 8 ounces. I don't know what I was thinking, but I needed 8 ounces, but later on, sorry, I'm eating a pepperoni roll. Later on, I'm going to make more after I'm done making this batch. But anyways, so I only have one of my little blender thingies on there because the other one I use for my waxes, and the wax is really hard to clean off of them, so I try to keep one to be just my for my soap whip. So it's kind of hard to get it going because I don't have the second one in there to kind of kick it up, but I'll probably buy another set of little whisks. But so I'm just stirring it, and I didn't cut any of this out because I wanted you guys to see about how long it takes to whip it. And the speed that this video is, it's twice the speed. That's as fast as I can get my app to speed up. That was my dog. He's a Yorkie, and he was barking at my other dog that's outside on his leash, which is my Rottweiler, Tiberius. So there's my fragrance that I'm adding, and it is lemongrass green tea by Wholesale Supplies, or Crafter's Choice, but Wholesale Supplies sells it. And I am just mixing it in first by hand so that the liquid doesn't splatter everywhere when I go to blend it again. And right now I'm just kind of feeling to see how it's going and seeing if the peaks are good, and adding my salt. And I'm just kind of seeing, okay, or not salt, sugar. I'm just seeing how the sugar does. So for every 4 ounces, I use 8 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm just feeling the texture when I poked my finger in there. And then I'm just using regular table sugar. So I'm checking the texture to see if it's peaking and all that. I'm checking to see how grainy it is. So for my total batch size that I ended up making today, I made 8 ounces of the whipped soap base with 16 tablespoons of sugar, and then 4 milliliters of fragrance. And that's the combination that I used today. You could use more, you could use less. You could use 1% to 5% fragrance in this bath base. So, yeah. Do you want a piece, buddy? There you go.
Mom.
Okay, okay.
No bite.
Too big of a bite? So I'm just whipping again to see if I could get it any fluffier with the sugar in it.
No bite.
And I decided I wanted more sugar. So it's kind of like, see how you like your sugar scrub, and there's a lot of flexibility. And of course, make sure you sterilize everything as well as you can. Let's see, I'm just cleaning everything off, wiping my hands off, and whipping to see if I could get it to fluff up any more. But you saw how little I had in the bowl. Sorry. How little I had in the bowl before when I started, and now look, it's covering the whole bottom of the bowl. So to add the red, white, and blue, of course the base is white, and I'm adding the red jojoba beads and the blue jojoba beads. And they will add more exfoliation and little bursts of oil when you're scrub-a-dubbing. And I ended up using about a tablespoon of each in the final product. So a tablespoon of the red and a tablespoon of the blue. And this is just a easy recipe. It's like ridiculously easy to do. So why not? It adds a little extra something to your product line, and it gives your regular soaps kind of like that, a little buddy. So you could do gift sets and all that, which is what this is going to be. This is specifically for a gift set. So, blendy blend. Okay, and I'm doing the plastic wrap technique, where you lay out some plastic wrap or saran wrap, whatever, and then you put your product, whatever you want to pipe, into it. And I decided at this point to get a spatula, like a rubber spatula, silicone, to make sure I got all the product out that I wanted out. Here, you want another bite, buddy? No, you don't like pepperoni, remember? You just spit it out. My son wants some of my food, but then he doesn't want... you're gonna... Okay, fine. He's eating pepperoni. And he has, geographic tongue, where, like, your tongue, your taste buds, like, come off. It's weird. It's weird. But, like, you get, like, weird patches on your tongue. And it's not contagious or anything. It's just a genetic thing. I don't know. My sister has it, too. But, it almost gives you kind of like sores on your tongue, so it prevents you from being able to eat like really acidic foods. So that's a Wilton D2, I believe, tip. And I'm just cutting the very end off of my plastic wrap there and sliding it into my Wilton piping bag. Do you want to say hi, Patrick? Say hi.
Daddy.
No, it's not Daddy on the phone. I'm recording. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say, how you doing?
Good.
So I decided those were too large for what I wanted. So I got my smaller jars. These were I got 4 for $4.
Mom.
What? Yeah, I got a little hangnail. Thank you for noticing. Oh no, it's Fuzz. So I ended up filling the jars. And as you can see, there wasn't enough to fill both jars completely. So then I was like, oh yeah, I don't know why I thought this math would work out how it did. So I ended up having to make more. And then I'm going to bring you back to show you what it looks like after I fix it. And that's it. I ended up getting 3 4-ounce jars full with a total of 8 ounces of the whipped soap base, 16 tablespoons of sugar, and 4 milliliters of fragrance. It's just a really refreshing smell. I wanted something that was very summery and just cool and free smelling, because America. And there's the soap that's going to be going with it. And there's the picture.